What's up, everyone? This is Trent Kill Toys doing a quick review on the new Mattel Masterverse Vintage Collection Skeletor. Just got this yesterday. It's a Walmart exclusive. Pre-ordered it a while ago. It was canceled. Then they said they were going to ship it. Then they said it was delayed. And then finally it showed up. Out of nowhere, it just showed up. That's kind of how it goes when you pre-order something from Walmart. But anyway, we got the figure here, and this figure is really awesome. This is definitely my favorite Skeletor that they've released. He's got his purple sword, purple Havoc staff. And one thing that really impressed me was the shading on his body. Not really something that's very common on Masterverse figures, although they started doing it more recently with some of the newer figures. Sometimes toy companies will skip out on painting the back of the figure, but Mattel didn't. And comparing it to the previous Skeletor that came out, which is the one that came with the throne, this one was my favorite at the time that it came out. Well, this one definitely beats this one, but I still like the gold on the armor. There's a different style of shading. It's kind of a weird, splotchy looking kind of shading. And the most different thing about it is the head sculpt. I'd actually really like this head sculpt though. And one thing that I was looking forward to doing was swapping the heads on these figures. So that just gives you sort of a different look. And I think this is actually a really cool look. You know, I'm gonna go back and forth displaying him with the original head sculpt and with this head sculpt. Can't really decide which one's better. And also the body is slightly different. The newer body is a lot wider than the previous body. So it's similar to how the 40th anniversary He-Man figure is. It's got that bulkier body. And here's the 40th anniversary He-Man. So I'm pretty sure they have the same body. It looks like He-Man's a little bit taller though. Then of course you can take the armor off. You can also unlatch the belt on the back here. And you can see the rest of that shading there in the muscles. And also if you want to make a custom with this, you know, you can do that. The articulation is pretty good, although in the upper torso, doing a swivel kind of gives you some resistance when you're trying to make that full 360. So I don't recommend fully going 360 with that joint. You might snap something in there. But besides that, the articulation is pretty good. Upper torso crunch doesn't really give you a whole lot. It's pretty much what we'd expect at this point, but you do get drop down hips, so you can kick pretty far forward and do the splits. Another thing I really like about this figure is the boots. So I like this kind of style. My favorite style would be the actual like shoe mold, like the Skeletor cartoon version. So I guess if they remake this figure with the cartoon style boot sculpt, I guess that Skeletor would be my most favorite. Really quick, we'll do some scale comparisons. Here he is next to Beastman. Here's the most recent Evil Lyn figure. Triclops, Merman, Trapjaw. I think this is the best Skeletor figure released so far in the Masterverse line. Let me know what you think about this figure. Let me know which Skeletor is your favorite in the Masterverse line.